wish you best on your future endeavors.
You four-eyed prick!
Wow. Need a sex forever and ever.
Why'd you do that? Fuck you, buddy!
Subscribe to the Talkin' Shop Patreon today to get access to exclusive episodes of Talkin' Shop. You'll also get access to Marks After Dark, the official Talkin' Shop after show, along with video updates and other great perks. Sign up for the Famous Hoot tier to get access to Boozin' with the Boys, the twice-a-month Zoom call where you'll get to hang out with a Zukar Rocky Romero, the Machine Gun Carl Anderson, and the Big LG Doc Gallows, along with other special guests. You never know who might drop by the shop next. Subscribe today at patreon.com/talkinshop.
Boys and girls, Chavo, we're running hot, brother. As soon as we get signed on, we start running, baby.
I'm talking left and right.
Got the machine gun here sitting in my gym. Got Big LG sitting in his backyard. Got fucking Rocky chilling. Been doing media all day. Got Chavo walking around the streets of California.
Yeah, man.
Brother,
Hey.
how you doing, brother? Good to see you, amigo.
Hey, first of all, crack a beer, take off your pants. No, crack a Los Guerrero's beer, take off your pants, listen to the worst podcast ever. We're going to run hot. We got the Chavo Guerrero podcast announcement. I don't know if he announced it anywhere else. We're going to fucking announce it right now, live on Talking Motherfucking Shop.
So I just walked out of a bar, by the way.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
I just
perfect.
walked out of a bar. I'm down in Huntington Beach, California. I just walked out of a bar. Just had about 3-4 margaritas.
Oh, baby. Yeah, that sounds so good, man. Shit.
That sounds like so much fun. I wish I was there.
Dude, it's awesome. You guys would be loving this. This is awesome. We rode bikes down the boardwalk. We're on the beach. People walking around everywhere. It's pretty awesome, man.
What a
Nice.
fucking brother day Chavo's having. I'm so
Brother,
Chavo,
I'm brothered out.
Chavo,
Totally.
Chavo, how great was it to be on Gallows' property shooting Talking Shopamania with the boys?
So I absolutely loved it. When I heard that it was going to be part of this, I was like, this is actually happening. I got to be part of this. Book me now.
I can't believe that you guys are going to actually go through with this piece of shit.
Yeah.
But I want to see what happens.
I think when we were there, didn't Chavo say, how much you guys paying me for this shit anyway?
So before I got there, so I said, hey, so I'm going to get paid for this. Wait, this is actually a pay-per-view? Like, people are buying this pay-per-view? Hold on. How much am I getting paid for?
Well, we really sincerely hope somebody buys the fucking thing. We'll see.
Me and Chavo had shoot heat for a second though, because I think I fucked up on his airline too, on his airline travel, and he was fucking.
You motherfucker! Hey,
I know. I didn't treat a legend right. I'm sorry.
For all this, I couldn't pick my seat until the day of.
Oh.
And not only that, there was my bags were extra, of course.
Oh
And,
shit! So we owe you for that.
No airline miles credit.
Well, the Talking
No,
Shop,
you're
the
not
Talking Shop
eligible.
bank account, or aka Rocky Romero.
Hold on,
Not
let me
us.
put in my Delta miles. And like, oh no, not needed. No credit.
What?
What? Is that even legal?
Oh,
That's almost.
man, I'm
That's
so
almost.
sorry.
Oh, that,
Hey, Chavo.
listen,
Fuck,
Hey,
man.
hey,
It's
don't
one
don't believe Rocky, man. He look at that little TR smile.
Yeah. Oh,
Little
I'm sorry.
stooge.
I didn't do it right. Get the fuck out of here.
Hold on. To be fair, I usually have a secretary to do these things for me, but Talking Shop, we don't have any fucking money, so I'm the secretary.
It's one fucking thing to put Enzo on WestJetter's Spirit. It's another thing to do it to Chavo fucking
I
Guerrero, who's been doing this 10 years longer than us and is a legend. Fuck.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what? I tell you this, it all worked out because literally I got a great window seat that I always do with nobody next to me because Delta, there's nobody in the middle aisles.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't check a bag. I carried it all. And you know what? So now I only have, 2 million miles on Delta. 2 million and 3,000.
Go ahead. Gallo said you had a podcast dropping. Talk to us about that, brother.
All right, so this is what's going on, guys. So thanks to Gallows. Now, he was like, where is your podcast at? And I was like, you know what? Everybody's got a podcast. Why should I have a podcast? He's like, man, you could talk about wrestling. You talk about Hollywood. You talk about, working out. You talk about building stuff. So I'm like, well, wait a minute. Maybe there's something different here. Now, I used to have a thing on there was a internet show called Geek Nation, geeknation.com. Yep. Now it's defunct. It's not there anymore, but I had a show on there that was like a man's man show. It was like a bunch of guys hanging out, drinking beer, and just talking about dude stuff. So I kind of morphed that into my podcast. So you have a podcast coming out within the next, I think it's going to be about a week. And I got, and we're doing that. I'm launching it with my Patreon page. It's all thanks to Gallows. And the first two guys that are on it is going to be the Good Brothers.
That's
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Naturally.
Like, who's going to be there? But I got a very, 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 very big in the wrestling world second guest lined up, ready to go. He does not do podcasts.
So you got a couple of little ratings bangers of recent wrestling fame here. And then you got a big motherfucker coming behind him.
So basically, you guys are going to be the ones to hook them, and then I'm going to give them the big old enchilada.
We're the dark match. The Good Brothers are the dark match.
You're the ones who get to buy the pay-per-view. And then once they buy the pay-per-view, I give them the shitty main event.
Oh, fuck it, Chavo. I'll spill the beans. I'm going to be your second guest, dude. Yes.
What the fuck?
Is it wrong? But hey, I got the Zoom Pro account now, so what the heck? I'm going to have Rocky on it, too. I can't
hell yeah.
without Rocky.
Oh, hell yeah.
I can't have Nasuka on it. I'm going to do
it. You gotta get that little mulatto motherfucker in there, man. Hell yeah.
Oh, hey, Rock, what's in that cup? You're running hot today. I've been feeling you getting hotter and hotter all fucking day long. What's in that cup, baby boy?
I just had my first drink all day, so I'm feeling great.
All day. Well, that's very nice. I saw Gallows.
Me too, not.
I witnessed Gallows making some steak, right? He's making the steak, and I thought he was pouring a drink. I said, pouring you a drink? He goes, no. He got a little offended. He goes, I'm marinating steak, dude.
We were on FaceTime.
And then this is about 6 minutes into the call. Next thing I know, I see a big glass of red wine go up. Did you secretly pour that after?
I saw that.
Well, in my defense, I don't know how to make fucking wine. I just buy it in a bottle. I pour it in the cup. It's fine.
Buy it in a bottle? You buy it in a box. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Are you saying that some nights I like to get on a little Franzia?
I'm a Franzia guy.
Hey, look at Rocky. Rocky's got the Shaggy DA in front of his camera right there. What's going on? Who is that? Is that a person? Is it a dog?
This is my daughter, Honey.
Rock didn't use his manscaping tool this week. That's actually his ball hair sticking out.
I keep getting so right now we're recording this while Impact our match is going on, and I've gotten a message from my wife saying you wore camouflage shorts in the ring, they look like shit. Then I just got a message from Hawkins that said, really, bro, you're wearing the camouflage shorts, they look like shit. Like, I got two people just burying me while I'm on national TV. Why don't you both shut up?
It's a group text, and he said Chadsky needs real gear. You look like you're taking your kids out camping.
Yeah.
Did you wrestle?
Finally, I'm not the one getting buried for wearing shitty gear, and it's you.
Yeah.
Did you wrestle in shorts?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
what
I did.
Fuck?
Man, hey, sometimes, brother. Yeah, sometimes, brother, you got to switch things up sometimes.
Well, we didn't want to look.
When people are making fun of your packages, they know they're camouflage. You couldn't see the packages.
Exactly.
Covered up, motherfuckers.
Camel.
And lucky I'm not. I wish I was Rory Fox and had the cock the size of a fucking anaconda. That's what I wish I was.
What a phallus on him.
See?
His cock was massive. Like, literally, like, the first thing when he walked in, he ran down in the G-string, and for all of you going to watch, you will all see this on the
No spoilers, Chavo.
But when you saw this, the first thing Gallo says is like, look at the cock on him.
Then I was watching that back, and I went, man, I really talked about his cock I must have made a penis reference 19 times in the 2 minutes he was on our fucking screen.
You couldn't believe it.
His girlfriend.
I was like, make sure my wife's inside, goddammit.
His girlfriend doesn't know whether to suck it or throw peanuts.
Chavo's on the streets of California screaming about how big somebody's cock is.
Look, I just left that bar right there. That bar I just left. I just walked out to do this podcast. And there's another bar right over there that I'm going to go into.
This is one of my favorite talking shops ever.
All of my friends are at that bar waiting for me right now. They're hanging out. They're going, hey, I got like 3 texts going, your drink is ready.
Yeah, hurry up. What are you doing? Stop talking to those marks and come get drunk with us.
I said, too bad. These marks are way funnier than you guys.
Hell yeah. So everything's open in California then? Is it starting to open?
It's open. Like so I got my mask in my pocket ready to go. So it's like anywhere else. You got to wear the mask to get in. Once you get in, you get your table, you can take the mask off. And that's kind of how it is. But here in HB, Huntington Beach, we call it the I call HB, so Huntington Beach, I call it the HB is the AZ of the OC. So HB is the Arizona of Orange County. There's like anything goes down here in HB.
Full-time brothering
out there, right, Rock?
What's that?
Didn't Samoa Joe live out there?
Yeah, Joe was out there for a few years. Yeah,
that's right. I
remember he was there for a long time. I don't know if he's still here. He's in Florida now.
He's in Tampa now.
He's in Florida now. Yeah.
I was thinking about kicking his ass, man. He's bugged and bugged.
Yeah, if you would have been out there in Huntington Beach, you would have got that ass.
Called him right out.
Hey, so I want to talk a little bit about some of the shit we were talking about. Chavo was going like, how do you do this podcast thing? How do you do this Patreon? And I said, and I never say this, and the boys can attest to it. I go, you got one of the coolest wrestler wives ever in your wife, Sherry. I said, because she was on my boat, hammered as fuck like we all were, and she started telling some brothered out like Johnny Ace stories about getting in his face and some stories about yelling at these executives. I go, dude, that's golden podcast Patreon shit right there. Yeah. Sherry just jumping these executives nuts and fucking telling them to fuck off. Like, no one's ever heard stories like that. If you will put that on there, I'll join your fucking Patreon because I want to hear more of it.
This bitch has been around, dude. I'll tell you what. She's been around since day one, dude. I started dating her when I was a bartender before I even started wrestling. So, like, literally, she's there from day one. So she knows some stories. She's seen some shit. I mean, that's awesome. Like, I tell you what, Ric Flair loves Sherry. Ric Flair, when I see Ric Flair, he looks at Sherry and goes, "You still with this guy?" Because literally, he loves her. He's like, he would marry Sherry.
he's just dying to marry your wife.
Chavo, what kind of margaritas are you having? Are they doubles? Are they triples? What is it? What's in there?
I do Cadillac margaritas on the rocks, no salt. I don't need the extra sodium, but I'll take extra tequila.
Oh, of course.
Nice.
Yeah. I used to go to this little... I got the Cadillac with the Grand Marnier on there and all the BS. I don't play. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right.
Not gonna fuck around.
Gallows House, don't you have a great Mexican spot up by your place that is?
Oh yeah, they catered to us.
Well, that's the spot, right?
They're excellent.
Oh, that place is great.
When I was a more single man, I would go in there sometimes when I didn't have my son, and I would eat, and I would get like a big liquor.
Brother to the max.
Not a margarita, but like a high boot cocktail, which we know here on Talking Shop is a lot of vodka, diet anything, a squeeze of citrus. So I'd get these. I get one or two of them, and then I'm like, fuck.
Diet anything.
Diet anything. I'm like, fuck, I got to get out of here. I got to get home. And then the little brother at the bar, he would go, "Hey, luchador." I go, "Yeah, bro." He go, "You want one for the road?" I say, "Oh, hoot, yeah, I do." They pull out these giant styrofoam cups from under the thing that they would make the kids like these ice cream slushies in. A lot of vodka, splash of diet anything, squeeze of citrus. Out the door goes the big motherfucking LG.
That's awesome.
And about 10 minutes later, this was Drew. About 10 minutes later.
Oh yeah, yeah, sleeping in the yard.
I love that you get to go drinks from there. What the fuck?
It's unreal. I mean, it's
like-
totally against the law, but I mean, I'm not saying I was driving,
I'm
but
on
I was
the law.
taking it to go drink.
Chavo, will you come back out when I'm sad? I'm not sad. I'm happy, but I'm scared to death in a good way that Talking Shopamania is going to be a big success. We're already hearing about pre-buys and now they're projecting buys to be a whole lot more than we were like jokingly hoping for. And now we're looking at each other going, this is good, but
it sucks.
oh man. So now Gallows is going like, listen, we can't have it at my house again, or we got to like plan it differently, or maybe make the guys sleep in camp.
We're gonna have it on the roof of the Red Roof Inn. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
So this
Super
this is gonna be like I'll compare it to the start of AEW, but with like cool dudes.
Yeah.
With the
Watch us get
motors
100,000 buys.
but with Howard Stern's Rat Pack in charge of it, that's what it really is. It's fucking Trailer Park Boys Championship Wrestling.
But that's what it is. It's like literally the start of something big, and you guys, put your own money into it, your own reputation and everything. But with the boys, and I no offense, not saying anything about AEW. I love AEW. I love the people who started. It's awesome. It's great. But those dudes, when they were playing video games while we were out in the bars partying.
Well,
So this is like the version, the alcoholic version of AEW.
yeah,
This is AEW.
it's like one of my favorite songs, "A Drunken Poet's Dream," and none of us are fucking poets. We were just drunk the whole time. Yeah.
What if Tony Khan's sitting there and he happens to just maybe he catches himself a buzz with whatever he drinks and he just starts to watch it and goes, my God.
He's got $14.99. He does.
And next thing I think he's got the $14.99. Next thing you know, he's banging our phones, getting ready to invest in Talking Shopamania.
He's banging our phones. He's banging our wives. He's banging out pay-per-views with our faces on them.
Yeah, for 100%. He's flying our wives' places. He's flying our wives' places to
and
court
making us
them.
drive and sending trans receipts. That's what's going to happen.
Then he's dating both of our wives because he can do whatever he wants. He's a billionaire.
And we just want the money, so we're going, fuck, that sucks, but all right.
Yeah, we're just eating it.
Tony Khan's gonna be your sugar daddy. He's just gonna be
Yeah. We're gonna be called the Good Cuckold Brothers. Ladies and gentlemen, the Good Cuckold Brothers.
Hold on,
Basically, he's paying you guys to do stuff that you don't really want to do. So he's the new Vince.
Come on. Is that picture of Tony Khan with Gallows' wife and Carl Anderson's wife? What the fuck is he doing?
Yeah, man, it is. So
we're cuckolds now.
We're gonna go to Applebee's and get a couple beers. Hope they have a good night.
Exactly, right?
Hey, Chavo, anything else going on, brother? You want to tell the Talking Shop world about? Anything you're cracking, babe?
Yeah, so of course I got my beers available again. Los Guerreros Mexican Lager. Go to my Instagram or go to Alasta Brewing Company at Alasta Brewing Company. That's their Instagram, and you can order it right there. Right now, because of the whole COVID stuff, we only brewed it in limited batches, of course. So I mean, it's limited anyway, since it's a craft brew. But now it's even more limited because they can only brew so much. So it's available. They can ship it to you, for the most part. So that's out. Man, I just got some huge news that I hope that's going to happen.
It's called Shop Exclusives.
So I'm going to be I can't even drop the name of the show yet, but it's a very big show, very big TV show.
Baby.
Very big TV show. And they want me to be the wrestling coordinator, the wrestling consultant like I do on Glow. And I'll be filming in Australia.
Oh, that sounds beautiful.
Because we can't film here in Los Angeles because of all the stuff going on. So if this goes through, which looking pretty good, I'll be going to Australia for a couple months and go to filming out there. But it's a very, 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 very big TV show, mainstream, on a huge network with a massive wrestling star.
Oh, I love the sound of that. That
sounds
good
awesome.
shit. This is a Talking Shop exclusive. This is Los Guerreros written all over it.
You're the first ones that know about it. No one else knows about it. It's so new that I can't even say what it is and who it is and what's going on. So that's
Well,
kind of
we're
you don't
happy
need
for you.
to.
We're
Yeah,
pumped
we're
for
not-
you, Chavo. This is
We're
fucking
not going to
awesome.
stooge on you, but if you want to book the Good Cuckold Brothers, just email bookbiglg@gmail.com and we can provide all the talent you need. the GCBs, the Good Cuckold Brothers.
you guys will be the first ones I book. If I can book somebody, I'll do you guys.
They're going, Chavo, listen, man, we just hired you to coordinate all this wrestling. You can't hire talent. And then you got these two assholes coming in going,
Oh, how the fuck do we have a podcast with Chavo Guerrero and end up talking about Tony Khan fucking our wives?
It's on brand.
That's perfect.
That's
Thanks,
the thing where
Emilio.
people don't understand. People don't understand. Like when you listen to this podcast with you guys, and mine will be very similar. It's like we're not talking about like, so how did you start your wrestling career? No, we're talking about like owners of companies banging our wives.
yeah. What are your memories of your first matchup? Anyway, I'm a cuckold now, and I need the money.
I bought my first Prius because my mom was give fellatio to my wife.
And I needed the Prius, so you know.
Jeez.
Hey, it gets great gas mileage.
Yeah. I can drive to Chavo's house from my home in Georgia to his home in California for $80.
I feel like,
Yeah.
oh fuck. I feel like I better drop some good shit.
What an episode.
Thank my wife.
Yeah. Hey, Rock, did you meet Chavo at all before talking Shopamania?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys because I thought I felt heat when you guys first met each other. I wasn't sure if that was the thing.
Yeah, was that on you, Rock? Was that you?
Was that you being weird, Rock? Or
No. I mean, Chavo knows that my favorite wrestler of all time is Chico El Luchador. So there's a little heat,
Oh, fuck.
little old school heat back there. I'm sorry, Chavo.
I got no heat over Rocky. We've crossed paths many times in the past for sure. He always looked up to me, so I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna help this kid out.
Would you say that the El Luchador family looks up to the Guerrero family, or the Guerrero family looks up to the El Luchador family more?
So
Going into talking
Chico,
Chavo.
so Chico El Luchador, if you guys aren't familiar with him, which I don't think any of you are, he is El Luchador's been around for a long time, many generations, not as many generations as the Guerrero, but many. And
He's old as fuck.
Yeah. Well, he's a guy that he wears a mask because he's not really a good-looking guy. So no one really wants to have a mass match with him because if they win, they got to see him.
Yeah.
So, but he's a guy that.
guapo.
Yeah, he's good. He's been around for a while for sure, and in my opinion, he's a guy. Chico, what's his name again? Chico
He doesn't know.
Yeah. Chico El Luchador or something like
the
that.
Luchador. That he's
The fourth.
Well, yeah, Chico El Luchador. He's a guy. Hey, he does some quality stuff. I'll give him that. But he's a guy that that he's always wanted to be somebody who's never been there. So hey, that's just what it is.
If you had a chance to shoot, kill him, murder him, end his life, would you do it?
Is this on the record? Because
the Talking Shop record does not hold up in court.
Correct.
I would thrust kick his face. If I could.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
it.
if we ever get
really hope you
summoned to court and we apologize for everything and say we were just kidding. We don't fuck around.
Guys, we were lying about everything in there except for being the Good Cuckold Brothers. Other than that,
Yeah.
we're lying.
How can you sue me? I'm a cuckold now. Give me
I'm
a fucking break.
Listen, everyone laughs at me when I walk down the street in my town because I'm the Good Cuckold Brother. There he goes. Hello, pal.
Fuck.
Hey, you know what I love? I love the backgrounds because we got Carl's background. He's got the background in his back there, and the same with Rocky. But then I see Gallows' background. It's like a green screen, like a shitty green screen of his backyard.
Hell
Like
yeah.
the microphone sometimes is there, sometimes it disappears.
Yeah, the microphone
It's
disappears.
there's
Just
like
a
a
fucking
big gator in the background, this little shitty ass ring in the
yeah,
background.
just a fake ass white trash millionaire over here.
Because you can see where the Talking Shop was recorded right there in Gallows' background.
I also don't know how to take this. Rocky helped me put this on. I don't know how to take it off. I don't know how to make it work. I actually sometimes have a good background, but I don't know how to even fucking
This
show
is
it.
definitely the last week.
I'm a cuckold, guys.
Yeah.
I just want to apologize to all the cuckolds out there who were offended by this podcast.
Hey, more power to
really
you.
mean it.
If you're a cuckold.
Listen,
Hey,
guys,
but the trailer
we've all
for
been
Talking
there.
Shopamania, the trailer said, it showed Chavo saying, "I'm going to kill that guy."
Right.
And I saw a couple of responses and tweets going, "Did Chavo just say he's going to kill somebody?"
Yes, he did.
That's the funniest. That's funny, man. I'm so
I
pumped up on Saturday. I'm so ready for this media run to be over with because we're sick and tired of doing fucking interviews all fucking day long.
Hey, what's worse, WrestleMania media run or Talking Shopamania media run?
Oh,
Real quick.
equally shit.
Okay, fair enough.
It's different, but I think I gotta say that WrestleMania Access Week's the shits, man. That
No,
was
it
brutal.
is. It is, but this is also the shits too because we started booking all this ourselves, and then there was an Impact PR guy who's been very helpful, but he didn't step in till later. But we also hired our friends in a PR firm there's 80 interviews a day.
What makes your PR way better is that when you do the WrestleManias, it's oh no, you can't do that. You can't raise hell. You got to stand in the line. You guys are yes, you can do that.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
To stand in line. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do. You can do whatever you want, and that's what makes you guys way better. I mean,
it's true.
WrestleMania is going to be way better than any WrestleMania. Way better than any Slammiversary. Way better than any other bullshit other pay-per-view out there, because it's the boys being the boys and having fun, and it's like the Wild West. It's like 1980s if they were the pay-per-view.
It's true. And actually it's fun doing these interviews because at the end of the day, we did love doing Talking Shopamania. We loved hanging out. We love hanging out with each other. And even though it was long days, we actually all enjoy each other. And it was actually a good time. There was no fighting or anything.
It's exactly. So if WrestleMania was a plane flight, it'd be a regular first class plane flight with everybody hanging out. And if Talking Shopamania was a plane flight, it'd be Ric Flair walking down the aisle in his robe with nothing on underneath, going woo, flashing the steward. That's the difference, right? All right.
Fuck yes. I couldn't have said it better.
Chavo motherfucking Guerrero, man. Thank you for coming on, bro. We greatly appreciate you taking your time out of drinking and sipping on margaritas.
I'm gonna go right back to it. So I needed a break. I was getting too buzzed, so I needed a little break. I had a couple of waters. I'm I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready to go. I'm gonna smoke a bowl and I'm gonna go.
You do a real shitty podcast. Listen, Talking Shopaholics. Watch Chavo's social. We're gonna retweet it. We're gonna share it. His podcast is gonna be dropping soon with the motherfucking good Cuckold Brothers as the first guest. And coming in behind that, apparently a blockbuster superstar who I already have an agreement on the table that if he appears on Chavo's podcast, he must be on Talking Shopamania too. This is going to be huge. It's blockbuster. So tune in to the Chavo Guerrero podcast. It's going to be fucking amazing. The good Cuckold Brothers coming in first. Right behind that, one of the biggest stars in professional wrestling history.
Not the biggest star in professional wrestling. There it is. Just say the biggest.
Oh.
That's insane.
Said it.
I love it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thanks, Chavito.
Thanks, Chavo. Appreciate you, man.
I love you guys. Hey, we'll talk soon
bro.
because we'll be doing this. We'll do my podcast and much respect to you guys, all the fans out there. Buy Talking Shopamania. It's all of us. It's horrible and it's horribly great. I love it. It's great. You'll love it. You're not breaking the bank. What is it? $14.95. Buy it. It's awesome. It's great.
And even though, Chavo, we didn't pay you, are you going to pay for the pay-per-view? Or do we got to send you a code? Or what's the deal?
I don't know. I'll pay for this shit. I just want to watch it. I'm going to work out on myself.
Yeah, me too. Everybody in my family's going to buy the damn thing.
I know. Everybody's been asking me for codes. I've been like, well, there is no code.
We don't have a code, motherfuckers.
The code is Talking Shopamania, $14.95. Buy it now.
Yeah.
Just hit buy now. That's all you got to do.
Easy. All right, thanks, Chavo. Appreciate you.
I love you guys. Be
Love
safe.
you, buddy.
God bless you.
Love you, man.
Chavo.
Take
See
care.
you, brother.
See you, bro.